MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Outlaws. The Outlaws have rattled off 16 straight wins. Will they make it 17? Find out next. Joe Henson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Henson has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
In for strike two. Altogether a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees the game time temperature. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ballgame. Lourdes Gurriel waits on deck. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Nope. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
That is four. The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First delivery to him on the way.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Ready with the 0-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Guerrero at third with 2 away. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And there's a base hit on the line. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher have the advantage. 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 0-1 pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Hernandez rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and they now lead by 2.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Jays lead it 2-0. Matt Shoemaker is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now batting, Christian Brummett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Pulled toward right center field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone.
gets hot, he hits him in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Batting third, the left fielder, Chris.
Into the box, Chris Wiggins. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Edward Arnold.
In now, Edward Arnold. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Skied into very shallow right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? He will not, as he didn't want a chance ending the inning at third, so he stays put with 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Terry.
Digging in, Terry Mooney, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3 balls, no strikes. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. 2nd inning coming up, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Set to get his day started, Reese McGuire, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Number 10.
First pitch coming, here it is. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
Batting it, the center fielder, number 28, Billy McKinney.
So one away here with the bases empty. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Kevin Biggio.
At the plate now, Kevin Biggio, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. Still without a home run and with just the lone RBI. From the belt, kicks and deals. Biggio, just 24 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Brummett is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, number 44.
Digging in, Rowdy Tellez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Standing in, Bart Wiggins, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Wiggins, a 22-year-old. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2014 draft.
What an absolute steal.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as we are all knotted up at 2.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Batting 7.
Stepping in now, Tyler Wiggins. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. That average pushing up near 350 now. 7 homers and an even 20 RBIs. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May flowers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So here's Trey Mancini. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
First and second here with nobody out. 3-0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Ready for another chance? Christian Brummett. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me the same at-bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution.
Just 1 run is scored. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2.
You know, Dero, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Striding in once again, Randy Wiggins. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And there he goes towards second. Hit in the air to center field. McKinney's there for it. 1 down. Now a long throw home.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Stepping into the box, Chris Wiggins. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set and the pitch. This year against right-handed pitching, Wiggins is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
1-1 the count. Runner goes for second. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. McKinney is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And a relay to the plate. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now. So they score 4 times on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Outlaws are out in front, 5-2. So digging in now, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. Two and 0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Fouled off. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Teoscar Hernandez will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Drives it out to deep right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 11.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First delivery to him on the way. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Dallas is out in front, 5-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edward Arnold, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
At the plate, Terry Mooney McGuire is there. 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Bart Wiggins.
Into the box now, Bart Wiggins. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he'll be back in standing up. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out. Nothing doing. One and 0 pitch on the way.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Runners on first with one down. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Wiggins. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
All even now, 2-2. Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
To the plate now, Owen Christian, and he fouls this one off. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez is in pursuit, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 6-2.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. With 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series, he's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Hit hard up the middle. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Chase Anderson is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think. So now to the plate, Christian Brummett, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Now the 2-0. High in the air out to center field. McKinney giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. Dallas leads it 7-2. Now in the box, Rendell Grichuk. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
In there, no balls and a strike. 0-1. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Wiggins arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Now batting, number 10.
So stepping in, Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. McGuire is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Arnold has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Billy McKinney.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and in to hit next the speedy Billy McKinney. First offering on its way. Chopped to third, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Ready for another shot now. Randy Wiggins, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
A bouncer up the middle. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Now at the plate, Chris Wiggins. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hernandez has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone.
Now batting, catcher Edward Arnold.
Striding into the box, Edward Arnold. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's off to a fast start. Currently second in the American League here in the month of April. Into the box, Terry Mooney, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway. Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Ball 2. The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wiggins is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, number 44.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Rowdy Tellez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mancini is there. 2 down.
Now batting, number 27.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One ball, one strike, the count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The throw pulls him off the bag.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel, and it's fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 0-1. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Bottom of the inning now. Into the box. Wiggins. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Digging in to try it again. Tyler Wiggins already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Owen Christian.
Striding forward now is the DH. Owen Christian earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Popped him up. Guerrero in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. And now the Toronto #4 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 7-3 game.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Now batting, number 11.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. As he grounds one briskly to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Griffith.
One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 10.
Standing in, Reese McGuire. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. One and 2.
One ball.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Jays get one back on the solo home run. Through 5 1/2, the Outlaws lead this one 7-3. Digging in once again, Trey Mancini. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Trey Mancini.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now, Christian Brummett, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Randy Wiggins will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back and take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
To the plate now, Chris Wiggins. He swings and lines it to left. Hernandez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Digging in now, Edward Arnold. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
The 1-0.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Misses, ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate, Terry Mooney as he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 9-3 ball game. Stepping in for the Jays, Billy McKinney. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The center fielder, number 28, Billy McKinney.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. This is skied into short left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Rowdy Tellez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Slider laid off for a ball. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit in the air out to left. Wiggins is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, number 27.
Digging in and looking for more, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Michael Givens will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Givens.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. The 0-2 home. Chopped to third, reined in, throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check, still way back. It's 9-3.
Correct.
Sam Gaviglio enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Riding in, Bart Wiggins comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on down the line. Fielded cleanly, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Ready once again, Tyler Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he misses again, 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Next will be the designated hitter, Owen Christian. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to the right side. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Eric Davis will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Eric Davis will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
0-2.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch coming. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Fastball called for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone.
11.
Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Boy, he looks strong up there in the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still way back. It's 9-3. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Christian Brummett. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Standing in now, Randy Wiggins. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And the count will be full. Hit hard back up the middle. Gets dirty and gloves it. Wow.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
So coming to the plate, Chris Wiggins. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 out and a runner on third. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love. And as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Into the box now, Edward Arnold. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Terry Mooney. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down. A base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. In now, Bart Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two and 1. Now the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 8 full. The Outlaws on top 10-3. Randall Grichuk at the plate now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in his zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, number 10.
Stepping into the box, Reese McGuire. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 10-3 at the end of this contest. Dallas took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Joe Hansen earns his 5th winner of the year. Matt Shoemaker allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, Christian Brummett picked up 4 ribbies on 3 hits as the Outlaws claimed victory over the Blue Jays 10-3. Their win streak continues now at 17 straight. Entering the day's action, the Outlaws sit in first place in the American League Eastern Division, and the Blue Jays are at the bottom of the division. The Cleveland Indians combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 3-0. At the start of the day, the Yankees sit in third place in the American League East Division, while the Indians are in second place in the AL Central. The Tampa Bay Rays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they dethroned the Royals 6-0. As of today, the Rays sit in fourth place in the American League East Division, while the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division. The Boston Red Sox got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 7-6. Heading into the day, the Twins sit in third place in the American League Central, while the Red Sox are in second place in the AL East. The San Diego Padres earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-3. In the standings, the Tigers sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division, while the Padres sit in second place in the National League West Division. The White Sox finished off the 4-game sweep as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 4-2. It was their 7th straight victory. At the start of the day, the Angels are leading the AL West, and the White Sox are leading the American League Central. The Mariners put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 6-5. As of right now, the Rangers are in last place in the AL West.